Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we currently need to deal with another civil war. This is not unusual, of course. We're just gonna bribe this guy, no problem. Now we are probably going to have Narbonensis rebelling in about 14 months. That's okay. I do want to work on Arvernia. I would love to declare on them. We do need to get a little bit more Senate support here. And I feel like we mostly will. Yeah, I feel like we mostly will get more Senate support, especially if we do some title revocations here. That would not be the worst concept. I do also want to make sure that Iolia is importing wood. That's right. So we need that to be over here. So we do have 5 of 5 trade imports right now. Let's go ahead and cancel, say, this route. That should be fine. And then I'd like to import wood over here. There we go. So now we can complete this immediately and construct a flagship. Perfect. Not that we, strictly speaking, need a flagship, but that'll be okay. And I do want to do a little bit of title revocation here. And let's take a look at these guys. Actually, this guy would not be necessarily a terrible concept. That holding puts us up over 30 Senate support. That's great. I do want to get our armies up into position here, and that's going to be very interesting. Like, get into position up here, and then up here? I don't know. And then these guys are going to come in, like, say, over here. Yeah, I guess that'll do. And then we'll fight Arvernia. Do they have any allies right now? They do! Okay. That does change things a bit. We'll come in about like that, and then these guys, instead of going up there, they're going to come in over here. I feel like we're a little spread out, in all honesty. But I'll allow it, I guess. Oratory advances have advanced. I do want to work on additional martial advances over here. This would be amazing, actually. Army attrition reduction, engineer cost reduction, siege ability, yes. We're going for it. Thank you very much. I like it. Now we need to declare this war sooner rather than later, so we're just trying to get into position here. We do see a pretty big levy force over here. Did they just declare a war? What are they doing? Their levies are up. Interesting timing. They're not at war. Maybe they just see these movements and think we're going to attack them? Pro tip? We're going to attack them. That is a thing that is indeed going to be happening. So, fair enough. If they're already on high alert, that's fine. I'm going to, I think, bring in an additional cohort of heavy infantry, as well as, I think, additional cohort of engineers over here. Anything else? Yes, we can actually bump this up, and I'm going to do a heavy infantry cohort here as well. And actually, a little bit can be done over here, too. We can put in 3. We're going to put in, not this. We're going to put in 2 heavy infantry and an archer cohort. There. That'll do. So we're just about in position here. Luckily, our roads allow us to move around fairly quickly. So that is great. We're about to declare this. And maybe they're prepping for another war of their own. Like maybe they're going to fight Latabrigia or something. However, I would definitely like to declare on these guys. Their allies will join in. We do expect all of this. That's fine. We're absolutely going to annex these. And then probably some territory down here is all we can get. Yes, we're going to take the tyranny, and that'll be fine. So we're going to go ahead and invade over here, and we're also going to invade over here, and we're going to invade here, and we're going to invade here, and we're going to invade over here. Now, I am slightly concerned about how spaced out our forces are, to the point where I'm actually strongly considering hiring a unit of mercs over here, putting them onto unit reorg, ticking 1 day, and bringing them up over this way to begin a siege here. Because I feel like this force is a little small for the size of enemies that we're likely to be up against. Okay, so we're going to fight these guys, and that should be absolutely fine. No problems whatsoever. Fantastic. That is exactly what we expect. We're attacking over here, which is perfect. And our sieges should go fairly quickly. The 4th Navy is lacking a commander, and a Barca would be a reasonable option, and we'll go ahead and put him in. These guys, they're going to begin heading northward, up over here. Looks good to me. These guys are going to head inland and start sieging over here. They're a 24k stack, so I'm not too concerned about them. These guys are going to come in over here. We're at 2% war score so far. I do see this siege happening over here. We should be passing straight through there, so I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. They may get that cap off. They did. They did get the cap off, but that's okay. We won this siege. That's great. We need to come up here and siege this fort next. And I would love to cut these guys off. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. These guys are still heading northward. We'll actually have them stop over here. That'll be fine. This siege has been won. That's fantastic. Let's head on over. We stack wiped a force over here. I do like that. That's great. We'll cap this right on back. I don't know that we're going to catch these guys. No, we're not. But I'm actually going to stop here, and we'll siege down that capital. And then we'll come up here with this force. Actually, I do want to siege this. Getting these sieges done fairly early is important. So let's go ahead and... I'm thinking about fighting these guys. I mean, I'm not super... They went up here, I guess? They went down here. Ah, okay. I did not think they were heading south. I really, really didn't. We're going to have these guys come up and begin their siege. That'll be fine. And these guys can begin a siege over here. Perfect. Yeah, they're going to cap some of this back. That's expected. We have won this siege, so we're going to... Are we going to pursue these guys? I feel like we might. I do want to deal with their forces, so that wouldn't be a terrible concept. Okay, I do want to come up here and begin a siege. That'll be fine. We're making good cash right now, and I do want to check in on this construct flagship mission. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish that. Perfect. And then maybe go with the growth of Magna Graecia next. Sure. We are, of course, the prosperity of Carthage, so this is not a terrible concept to be working on all of this. So over here, then, we need all of these to have city status. That's going to be a little bit of work, to be sure. This over here is currently a settlement. We'll go ahead and found a city there just to get started on that. But our primary focus right now, of course, is this war. We did win up here. That's to be expected. They're going to have just a bunch of little stacks walking around, and this is exactly what we expect right now. These guys are going to continue chasing these. That will be a stack wipe down there, and that'll be great. That's a couple of stack wipes. Fantastic. And once we have these sieges finished, that will free up our armies to respond to things like this and this a lot more, well, freely. Fantastic. So we're going to continue with these sieges for now. We have won this siege, so we're going to come over here and fight this force immediately. I definitely want to fight them. We have won this siege, which is actually a huge, huge deal for us. That frees up this force. We won this siege as well. We're going to come down here and see what we catch out of this group. Looks like we catch the 10k stack, and I am very okay with that. We're going to go ahead and call down our monthly tyranny reduction. I mean, it kind of helps. Not particularly, but it helps a little bit anyway. We do need a governor in Numidia, and a Gizgo would be the preferred, but honestly, any sort of oligarch would be nice. Here's a Hanid oligarch. Ooh, here's a Gizgo oligarch. Perfect. That will definitely do. Okay. That guy's now a conqueror. Sure. And we have won some battles here. These guys are locked in over this way, and it looks like we can catch them. That's great. That's a stack wipe there. We're going to come over here, see if we can catch these guys. That'll be another stack wipe. Perfect. We're going to bring these guys in and cap there, and then these guys, they're just going to head up north. We do need to deal with our back line over here, that is for sure. We have some sieges ongoing up over this way, over here, and over here that we need to deal with. These guys are going to come over and free up this siege. Fantastic. And these guys, they're going to make their way up over this way. They're going to fight some units along the way, but that's fine. We're definitely okay with this. I don't mind this in the slightest. That's another stack wipe. Perfect. And that's another stack wipe. These guys are done over here. They're going to come grab this location. This 16k merc is a little bit spooky here in terms of their numbers. We'll see about doing something about that. Looks like they gave up on this siege. We're going to come on down. Okay, we won this siege up here. That is a pretty big deal. We're going to come up here and begin sieging. Fantastic. We're at 47% war score right now, which is pretty great. I'm reasonably happy with our war performance thus far. These guys are definitely a concern for me. We're going to come over this way, and we may bring these forces in as reinforcement, depending on what we catch, if anything. So I'm going to let them go north. And then we're going to come in over here. Oh, hang on. First, we'll deal with this. Let's go up here and begin a siege. Now, this down here, they've turned around. I'm going to see if we can pursue them. I do want to catch this force. Absolutely. I believe they're coming in over here, though. No. They came in over here. Sure. Well, we have the morale to deal with that, but we don't have the numbers to, like, stack wipe them or anything. I'm okay with losing that cash. So these guys... Whoa. So these guys, they're going to turn right back around. And we're going to send this unit down over here, I believe. These guys... Oh, the Gaul just died. Okay. We're going to send these guys up over to cap this. We do need the commander for the First Army of the Saba of Africa. So that would, of course, be this one here. We need to add a commander in here. I would like this to be an oligarch. This guy will do. And we will put him in charge of that. Fantastic. We're at 46% war score. These guys can come on northward. And I'm just thinking about where we want them to go. Actually, I think we want them over here. There are these guys running around over here. Okay. We just lost the commander of the First Army of Magna Graecia. And so we need another commander over here. Once again, whoever the highest skill oligarch is, which will be this guy. Fantastic. And we'll put him on in. Sounds great. Okay. So far this war is going swimmingly. I'm very happy with how this is going so far. We're going to cap this capital for sure. These guys are coming in over here, which I'm completely okay with. They can definitely do that. So far, they've not won a single battle. This is not shocking to me, to be clear. We won this siege. That's great. Let's go ahead and grab this state capital, or province capital, actually. And we can come up over this way. I'm just trying to decide where we want to attack. I kind of want to come up and see if we can catch these mercs. I doubt that we can, but we'll see. A Gizgo just died. Okay, he was the governor of Italia, looks like. That does, of course, mean another Gizgo is needed here. We would prefer an oligarch Gizgo, if such a thing exists. That's an oligarch Hanid. Yeah, no such thing exists. Okay, so we're just going to look for whoever the highest ranking Gizgo is, son. And is there one? Yes. Yes, there is. We'll put that guy in. Fantastic. So we have a civil war brewing. What else is new? Let's get these sieges underway, and these guys are actually going to come down here and pursue this merc force. These guys are going to start coming northward, and in the meantime, they will start regenerating. We're at 73% war score right now, and we don't need to get to 100%. I'm not sure how much we can actually get away with taking here. Wait, are we at war with these guys? No. No, we are not. It's these two. Okay. So let's take a look at what we actually want here. Do we need to continue this? I don't know that we do. We definitely want to take that and that and that for sure. Yep. That would be an optional one to take. That would be a preferred not take all the way up there. That's an okay one to take. Now this is all Arvernian. Which is all well and good. But what I really want is that. Okay. And then that wouldn't be awful, but yeah, we're definitely getting to the point where we are running out of war cost? War score cost? Like, not their willingness to accept this, although we are running low on that. But we're also running low on what we can actually claim on this war. So, we're just going to pursue these guys a bit, and we've pretty much got what we need, and we just need war score at this point to get them to accept it. So that's fine. These guys, they can come up and start working, say, here. That'll be fine. The front lines have definitely moved northward. There's no doubt about that. We were defeated up here? Hang on. What was even happening here? Is this... Apparently we were defeated up here? But it was this unit and they didn't retreat? I'm confused. And now we're gonna win, because we just have morale. Okay. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that defeat was. It was very strange. I didn't even think there was a battle going on up there, but I mean, I could have been wrong about that, absolutely. We're gonna head up northward. We're just looking for additional war score at this point. These guys, they're going to head up over here if they can. Yeah, they're already headed there. Fantastic. We're going to have these guys come in and pursue them. We're just trying to chase their armies northward for now. And these guys, they are pretty much just going to come over this way. Maybe we get ourselves a couple more battles won. We'll see. Fantastic. That's a stack wipe. That's a stack wipe. And I guess we'll just continue pushing in. I feel like at this point they will accept this. Yeah, they will. So we need to decide if this is actually where we want to stop or not. I would definitely like to get Sononia here. Like that. That puts us at 92. Okay. I would like to take this over here, Tyronia, which is in here somewhere. Here. That puts us at 102. So I think we're going to have to leave this. Unfortunate, but it's still a pretty decent land grab. Unless there's anything here that we can grab that is cheaper than 8 war score cost. And no, there isn't. Not without conquering more territory anyway. So I think we'll call this good. We'll go ahead and accept that. And we will lose some AE. There we go. Fantastic. We'll move our armies on out of there, and we'll deal with where we want to put them in just a moment. We're going to need to get rid of those mercs, and we'll definitely do that. That is these guys here, and we'll disband them as soon as they're no longer locked in movement. There we go. Fantastic. This region lacks a governor, and we're going to put in whoever the highest ranking... Oh! The highest ranking guy is an oligarch. Sure. Happily taking that. So we're going to need to get some roads built over here, of course. And that is something that we will immediately get started on. So we're going to have these guys begin a road build down over this way. Excellent. And then these, as soon as they arrive over here, they will also begin a road build. Not all of these will, of course. But these guys... They've already... Oh, they're already locked in. Sad. They can just go ahead and turn around again. I do want them to start... It doesn't actually matter where they start, now that I think about it. They can kind of start wherever. But we'll go ahead and put them on road build, and we'll take them down over here, and then they're going to backtrack back over here. create a triangle structure there, and then move over this way, and then connect that up, like so. So they're just going to road up this little area for now. Excellent. I'm going to take these guys down over here. And once they arrive, they'll build a road over this way. And they'll just start roading up some of this territory over here. It looks like we could use a road through here. As well as... this is impassable over here. Okay, so a road down like this would be good. Sounds good. In the meantime, these guys can just chill somewhere where they're not going to take attrition, like 0.41, but that's an even better location. And that'll do. Excellent. So we've got 2 road building, we've got 1 moving to road build, and then we'll have 2 drilling. Now we do need to deal with this potential civil war. I mean, I don't feel like it's actually that big of a deal. It's just a Hanid who's the problem. That's this guy here, and we can just bribe him. We can also use some of the political influence that we've built up to go ahead and make ourselves another city over here. And this here is currently a settlement, and we'll go ahead and found a city. Fantastic. We do want to throw as much political influence at that as we can for right now. The governor of Galicia just died, and we will absolutely put in whoever the highest ranking oligarch is, and that will be... this guy. Okay, that'll do. Wonderful. So these guys are going to finish up their road over here pretty soon. We can go ahead and have these guys go on road build. And the idea is that they will build a road about like that. And then I want them to come down over this way and build a road connecting in like that. Fantastic. And then these guys, they can come right on back over here. And they're just going to build a road connecting in something like that. Fantastic. Once these guys finish up over here... oh, the Mauryan Civil War ended. Sure. Once these guys finish up over here, they're going to just do something along the lines of... actually, they can build it over like that. And then come back. It's not the most efficient route I've ever made, to be sure. But they can then come down over this way. The Gizgoid line is a disgrace. This is true. And then they can connect it in over here. As well as that. Okay. That'll keep them busy for a while, to be sure. 817 gold for population happiness? Sure, we'll take that. Okay. So, as far as Regium goes, we should definitely take a look at this. So we need this to have a fort level of 1 as well as 2 tax offices. Now, I'm going to go ahead and remove these libraries to make room for that. Actually, we only needed 1 library removed. It's not the most efficient, but that's fine. I should have checked that previously. And we'll get that underway. This guy's disloyal now. What a jerk. Well, he's the guy that we parked up here. He's not building road, so... I mean, he's decided that he just wants to take a quick walk down to here, so... whatever. If that's all he wants to do, I guess I'm okay with it. So we'll just link all of these roads up, and we'll get some additional roadage built over here, of course. That will be fine, and we're just building along here, yeah, and then we'll build up this way as well. And that should be about all the roads that we need. We'll put in a couple of connectors like over here, but other than that, yeah, that should be decent. This is really messy looking. I wish it wouldn't do that, but whatever. It's okay. As long as we have our increased travel speed, that is what matters. So that is absolutely fantastic. Oh, he's now coming back up. Sure. Whatever. He's a little disloyal, but not very disloyal. We do need to deal with almost nobody here, actually. This guy. Oh, right. Did we get rid of the Gizgo family? Yes, we did. They're no longer a great family. That's fantastic. Yeah, we'll imprison him. Sure. That'll be fine. We need a new governor over here, and we would like to put in... Actually, we'll put this guy in. He is scorned. And he's not a Democrat, so that'll do. So these guys over here, they're going to start building a road over this way. And we're just going to link that down like that. Fantastic. These guys are still building their road in over here. But honestly, I think they're pretty much done with their road build at this point. We're getting very close to being done with our road build. Just in general up here. Which is absolutely fantastic. It is, however, time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll finish up our roads, and we will work on this mission while we wait for our aggressive expansion to come on down. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.